Alright, hello, face reveal, I guess. For those of you who don't know me, I am Liz. A lot has happened lately, and I figured that I might as well explain why I haven't been on VR lately and why I have been on pretty much hiatus. So, real quick, before we get into this, slight trigger warning, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so this is a long story. You're gonna want to buckle up. I'm going to start by saying if you're approached by anyone claiming that you're being spoofed and framed for anything, block and report them. Do not believe it. I'm going to go ahead and put the TLDR here so that anyone who doesn't want to sit through the entire video does not have to. But essentially, I was tricked into thinking that my username was being used for terrible things and that my life was in danger. As a result, they ended up convincing me to destroy both of my VR headsets in a way that could have seriously hurt me or my family, and it cost me, in the end, $800 worth of equipment. On the night of August 12th, I was approached by someone on VR chat. I cannot recall their username, but it had the name Dan in it. This person claimed my account had been spoofed and that my name was being used to post terrible things related to animal and child pornography. This escalated into a Discord call, and I'm going to add here that the people in this call claimed to work for Meta. These people began to tell me I needed to reset something in my headsets, and to do that, they instructed me to use water and a cleaning agent and then to dry it in the microwave. Do not, under any circumstances, do this. Never put electrical equipment in a microwave. This is a recipe for disaster. It could cause an electrical fire, an explosion, or even both. It's insanely unsafe, and it could have seriously hurt me and my family. Now, these people began to share screenshots of some of the things that were posted under my name. One of these mentioned serving hot dogs with child toppings on VR chat and Discord and to hit me up. Another one mentioned being transgender and having a bigoted homophobic family, which reminded me of an ex I had dated October last year. This is where it gets insanely creepy, concerning, and just unsettling, because I had no idea who these people were. They were complete strangers, and these people had a picture of my ex. They knew the exact address of where my ex is currently living with their family. Very, very concerning. But after they showed me the picture and they revealed that they knew my ex's address, they began to claim that my ex was involved in very sketchy things. They claimed my ex was a pedophile and exchanged explicit messages and photos with minors. They then proceeded to convince me that my ex had a plan to traffic my younger sister and myself. And ultimately, they convinced me that my ex had been spying on the conversation the entire time and was on the way to my house with at least 3 other individuals intending to hurt me. Because I was in a panic, I did end up complying with what they had been trying to convince me to do from the very beginning, and this cost me about $800 worth of equipment. Once the police arrived, I was disconnected from the call with these people who were making all these claims. Pretty convenient, if you ask me. I gave the police all the information that I could, and while the police were here, I got another call. This was a Discord account, and the username began with the letter L, from what I can remember. And I'm going to put another trigger warning here, especially because there are some sensitive topics and just some serious threats made. So if you don't want to hear that, just skip ahead a little bit. But I did get another call while the police were here, and I went outside to be near the police while I was on the phone so that they could listen to the call. The person on the other end was using a voice changer, and they began to berate me and make some very serious threats. This person was saying things like they were going to rape me, that I should get naked for Satan, that I was a whore. They were threatening to kill my dad, hurt my mother and my sister. The police then told me to hang up, and I complied. They then stayed in my neighborhood for at least 15 to 20 minutes longer to make sure that nobody was actively attempting to hurt me and my family. But I haven't heard anything else since then, which has led ultimately me and the police to believe that it was somebody who wanted to get at me and just mess with me, which this was a pretty sick, twisted way of trying to get at somebody. It's insanely concerning and just psychopathic. That being said, I'm going to reiterate what I said in the beginning. Be careful, and if you are approached online by somebody accusing you of these things, do not believe it and block and report the account. I want all of you guys to be safe. I don't want this to happen to anyone else. This is why I'm talking about it and telling you all what happened, so that you have awareness and that you have less chance of it happening to you. Be safe, please.